I love, and this is going to sound funny, but I mean it in earnest. I love sleeping in strange places.
The f does that mean, Wes?
Okay, have you ever tried sleeping in your bed, but the other way? It's crazy, and it feels like a vacation, like a mini vacation.
Is this your version of ice cream soup? Like, what the f, Wes?
Guys,
I mean, I can fall asleep in very weird places, but I don't try to.
Listen, y'all. Here's your West challenge for tonight. Sleep in your bed the other way. Like your head where your feet would normally be. It's like a whole fucking new world is gonna open up to you. I guarantee it.
Some people in the chat saying old man Yowie go to horny jail.
I mean, listen,
but it is like that. Also, to be fair,
Sholmes' face to be
fair, Sholmes is like my age now. How dare you, Twitch chat? So just want to put that out there. That feels bad calling this old man Yowie, but yes.
Also, I like that's a new character I want to make is Old Man Yowie.
Haven't seen him in 15 years. He's dead.
Never.
No, he's definitely dead.
Oh, he's not all right. There's no way around that. Oh, Hurley, I told you not to open it.
Now you're dead.
You're dead.
So you found your voice now, Iris. If that even is your real name. In other words, what just happened clearly reveals...
Like how it's technically still during the dance.
Yeah. Yeah, without Sholmes, he's like, fuck it, we're still going.
God,
we still have a course correction to do.
I really hope there's a moment where a spotlight goes on Sholmes' unconscious body like he's supposed to say something and then
that would be
it's
incredible.
just ... dot, dot.
In other words, what just happened here clearly reveals the truth here. Yes, the real reason for your silence until now is...
I have to say, this has been a wild dance.
That's very good.
This started with me being like, oh my god, what a terrifying scene.
Also,
and now I'm like, haha, man got punched with big boxing gloves.
Yeah. Also, I cannot stress enough how glad I am that we did not try to like force ourselves to get to this point last stream. This is perfect for us to be like fresh on this. This is very good. This is peak video game right now.
This is somewhat different to the usual dance of deduction you perform with Mr. Sholmes, isn't it?
Well, he's dead. He's left me alone on the ballroom floor, so I'm going to have to dance this next part solo.
You know what, chat? If anyone's up for it, I really want, like, Ryan and Sholmes, like Ryan alone on a prom, like an old 80s movie.
I'm never gonna dance again.
Yeah,
his guilty
like
feet have got no rhythm.
I'm never gonna deduction dance again.
And anyway, I need to get to the bottom of this for my own peace of mind. Now then, Iris isn't usually the silent type, so...
You mean you don't actually know the answer yet? Despite that knowing point of the finger before?
Listen, it's what I do, Mr. Sato. Sometimes a man needs to point his finger first and think later. Wow.
Ryan, listen, I feel like a lot of conflicts have been started that way. Pretty sure that's how World War I started.
And two.
Oh, well, if you say so. I think we'd better examine Iris more closely and try to rescue the situation then.
I mean... Oh. Now we get more of a full...
now we can do all
Now
this.
we can look at the knapsack.
Oh, she's a key.
There's
God
a key. There's a big...
Yeah, knapsack's sending out suspicious.
Oh, is it?
It's quite sizable, enough for a sizable secret. That's what I say.
Perhaps it is, but we certainly can't open it up to look inside without Iris's permission.
No, you're right. Who knows? It might pop out and punch us. Okay, I don't regret looking at that then.
That's good, video game. That's good.
Kingdom Hearts is life.
Also, it looks like Iris had, like, her headband looked like a lock. A keyhole was in the back of it.
That's a key she's holding. Look. I'm sure that wasn't in her hands before, was it?
No, you're quite right. It appeared as if by magic.
That's strange. A big old iron key. Where did it materialize from?
We can look at it. Iris is hiding it in her skirt, apparently. That's where the secret is.
Oh, well, I mean, we present that.
Take that!
Yeah.
Yes, the real reason for your silence until now is that key behind your back.
Ah!
When Mr. Sholmes was thrown into the air before, just before you called out to try to stop him, you slipped something out of your mouth. That something is the key now in your hands. No doubt, the key to the chest. That's incredible that the reason she couldn't speak is she literally withheld a key in her mouth.
That's pretty funny. You're so vain. You probably think it was about you.
But it actually is. I know we've talked about this song on stream before.
I mean, it has to be about someone.
But that song ultimately does become about a person, and it is the person being mentioned. It's not important.
But I mean, again, a bunch of people could think it's about them and not be about them. But it has to be
sure.
about someone.
For sure. You're not
someone's
wrong.
right.
Yes.
You're so clever, Runo.
So now it becomes clear. Thanks to Mrs. Sholmes' graphic demonstration,
Getting sucker punched.
Getting fucked up. We can now well imagine
Absolutely wrecked.
what happened here.
But
Professor Mikotoba also opened that chest, that metal chest, only to be punched into the air.
And somehow did not drop his coffee cup.
And landed sprawled on the settee.
But wait, there's more. That doesn't explain all the facts. What about the stylish scarf? And the cup of tea? And above all, Herlock Sholmes on top of him. Why would he be wearing Kazuma-sama's mask?
Well, for those curious details, I can only think of one explanation. Clearly, an unbelievable miracle took place in this room. What?
The miracle did happen.
Isn't that right,
Wow.
Iris? My guess is, yeah, that both of them somehow fell upon him after the punch happened. Consider how the room was arranged before, which is physically unbelievable. You know what? Last stream we said it was unbelievable that Kazuma didn't notice the mask of Clint, the portrait of Clint Van Zieks. This is somehow even more unbelievable. Consider how the room was arranged before the whole painful experience took place. When Professor Mikotoba opened the chest, completely unaware of what awaited him inside, the mask was flung into the air just as he was, only to land neatly on his face when he fell back down. And the teacup's journey through the air ended just when it was caught on the unconscious professor's finger.
You mean to say that the stylish scarf
Is not a scarf at all. It's actually just a tablecloth. This is the Great Detective's office, after all, a place of miraculous deductions. Would you expect anything less?
Yes, you're right. It happened exactly as you said.
That's wild.
Brilliant, Runo.
I went from thinking that Iris killed a man to, haha, Iris funny glove hit.
Yeah, Iris just Looney Tuned this man instead.
I Looney Tuned the hell out of this guy.
Iris is an avid Toontown player.
Hey, you know what? Let's get Rob on the horn.
Mm-hmm. Rob, the go-to Save Data Team Toontown player. Thus concludes Ryunosuke Naruhodo's great deduction of this punchy puzzle.
So then, why don't I make a fresh pot of tea for us all?
An admirable performance, Mr. Naruhodo.
Chrono Wizard just got me.
When Herlock wakes up, he'll see Sarah Deleu Jupiter standing over him, probably. Holy shit!
Damn, you
wow! Me. You only know that if you know the Save Data Team deep lore.
That's deep lore.
Oh, what con was that? Was that Gen Con?
Anime Nebraska in 2015.
That's so long ago. That's 8 years ago. Holy shit, Pridge.
It was right after me. It was right after Jason and I finished college.
Wow.
I don't get the reference, but
I got blackout drunk at a con, and when I woke up, I was in a bathroom floor, and a friend of ours who was cosplaying as Sailor, well, not even a friend, a friend of one of the girl we were friends with was standing over me, which is with the most disgusted look on her face.
Yeah, and she was in a Sailor,
and she was cosplaying as Sailor Jupiter.
Yeah.
So now you just have a permanent image of Sailor Jupiter being disgusted with you burned into your mind.
It's genuinely, Pridge, and I mean this with all respect, it's a way that I hope to wake up someday. To just having Sailor Jupiter disgusted with me, waking up above me, looking down on me. Like, come on. Pridge has lived the life we all want here. That's all I'm trying to say. Sorry, did you say this line?
I'll say it again. An admirable performance, Mr. Naruhodo. But in the final act of the show there, you rather missed everything of importance.
Mr. Sholmes?
I'm done being unconscious now.
If you would cast your mind back to my earlier deduction. I said that he was the king of Germany. What do you think about that?
You think that could still be true?
Iris, clearly you're hiding a great secret.
Oh.
She is? From the look on her face. Mr. Sholmes must be right. Whatever that great secret is, the cat isn't out of the bag yet. Wagahai is still in the bag.
Someone let Wagahai out of the damn bag.
So I put it to you again. Yane, you're right. Germany doesn't have a king. And Zach would know about being
They have a King Kaiser. Yeah.
Zach would know all about that.
Siri freaked me out. Sorry.
It really is a shame about Mr. Sholmes' cup.
Must have been smashed when Professor Mikotopa opened the chest.
Oh dear. So many things seem to have been broken here.
Now that the deduction has taken a different direction, Iris doesn't seem to be trying to hide the broken cup anymore.
In other words, her great secret is something else.
Let's put our observational skills to work here one final time, then.
I mean, is it what's in the chest?
I mean, there's something definitely going on with that, but I don't know. Mr. Sholmes' favorite cup.
Or what's left of it. just the handle.
It was obviously hurled into the air with Professor Mikotaba. If only it had been this cut that had caught on his finger before it hit the floor.
Yes. But anyway, whatever Iris is trying to hide, it's clearly not this handle.
Oh, okay, it's the cup.
Chrono Wizard said something I thought of, which is checking under the tray. Like on the underside of the tray, if there's something.
Oh
like
my god!
Chrono Wizard, same
Holy
brain, baby.
shit!
Hey Iris, what you got there? Is it a case file the case file that we were looking for?
Look! There!
Maybe?
There seems to be more important papers there!
Wait a minute. Chrono said that was a SpongeBob reference? Did I just get stumped on a SpongeBob reference? Chrono Wizard, wow, you win some West Bucks. I don't remember what that. I think
Chrono
you
Wizard
did,
says I
Chrono
finally
Wizard.
got West.
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't
when is it?
remember
When
what
does
that's
that
in
happen?
reference to. Yeah, Chrono Wizard, you gotta get me on that. You gotta tell me what that's
They're
supposed
here
to be.
under the floorboards? No, it couldn't be that. The Seahorse episodes is Chrono Wizard? Does that mean anything?
with mystery Wiesna. Oh, I know exactly what. Yeah, it's Squidward is like, SpongeBob, where's my Krabby Patty? And he's like, did you try looking under the tray?
What?
Squidward's like, oh no, sorry, I didn't. And he
okay.
does, and then he's like, wait, what? And
That's
it's like,
really funny.
it's really good.
Is Iris trying to
All
hide
right,
them
all
underneath the tray?
The insignia, Mr. Naruto. It's an official Scotland Yard document.
What? But why would Iris have... We must ask her.
We must ask her.
We also must ask
Yeah,
her.
what you said.
An official Scotland Yard document. Okay, well.
Take that!
What's going on here, Iris?
Iris, what's the deal?
What's the story, Morning Glory? You were attempting to abscond with that case file.
Iris, as you know very well, nothing escapes the attention of a great detective.
We visited Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory earlier today. Oh, look at this cool angle.
This is a really cool angle.
And Dr. Gorey informed us that the That's so cool! That the autopsy report of Clint Van Zieks had gone missing.
I really want the entire room to start like sliding slowly to the
real.
right. Clint Van Zieks. Yes, I do seem to recall that some years ago I asked to see the report in question. You were with me, weren't you, Iris? This is Clint's like autopsy report or something.
That she stole.
Yeah.
You mean it was you, Iris? So those papers you have there are...
I'm sorry.
Aww.
Forgive me.
Aww. I could
Nope,
never...
you're going to jail.
Juvenile.
Get her.
Boys and girls, we got her.
Crime doesn't pay.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up.
It's free hat day. It's free steel crime day.
Free steel case file day.
In truth, I would like to have thought I could have predicted the booby-trapped chest. Booby chest. But it caught me completely off guard. I was very nearly the late consulting Detective Sherlock Holmes.
I'm sorry, Hurley.
So you mean this autopsy report really is...
Yes, I took it from the lab, even though I knew it was very important.
Iris, yeah, as the late Ricky Ricardo said, you got some splaining to do.
Roll back the clock on.
Wow.
You got some explaining to do references.
Wow.
On I Love Lucy.
Yeah,
jokes.
holy shit.
Yeah, roll back the clock on that one, everyone.
Was there something in it that troubled you, Iris?
Not exactly something that troubled me.
I'm just a secret kleptomaniac.
Something I'd been looking for.
Is it because it was something her dad wrote? Yeah.
When I saw this
Yeah.
report, when I saw the writing
Wait a minute.
in it,
Are we finally gonna tell her that her dad's dead? Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
The writing?
Your father's writing? What do you really mean?
Iris, there must be something that's hard for her to talk about.
Maybe the fact that she hasn't heard from her father in over a year?
No, I don't
Forgive me
think
for
that's
interrupting,
it.
my dear fellows.
Mr. Sholmes, what is it?
I feel as though the poor unconscious gentleman on the settee has been somewhat forgotten.
Who cares?
It's fine.
Father!
He's just taking a nap.
Perhaps we should find our guest somewhere more peaceful to rest.
Then on the couch?
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes?
would you be so kind as to lend him your bed?
Guys,
We
I'm
must do
everyone
our very
kinds on a
best to make him
couch.
feel comfortable, I
If everyone
feel.
kinds on a couch, you can just leave me there.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's certainly more comfortable than the floor of a bathroom at Iowa
Yeah,
Con. Nebraska.
Listen,
Fuck.
listen, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I love, and this is going to sound funny, but I mean it in earnest. I love sleeping in strange places.
The fuck does that mean, Les?
Okay, have you ever tried sleeping in your bed, but the other way? It's crazy, and it feels like a vacation, like a mini vacation.
Is this your
Guys.
version of ice cream soup? Like, what the fuck, Les?
Guys,
I mean, I can fall asleep in very weird places, but I don't try to.
listen, y'all. Here's your West challenge for tonight. Sleep in your bed the other way. Like your head where your feet would normally be. It's like a whole fucking new world is gonna open up to you. I guarantee it.
God damn.
And that's
I
a West
can't-
promise.
I can't wait for the Twitch, for the YouTube comments telling me that I'm wrong for being a normal human being in the world on this one.
No, chat. You still use your pill. You just sleep the other way. It's crazy. It's amazing. All right. Anyway,
So will I. I'm gonna sleep on my bed the other way tonight, too.
God damn it.
no, I sleep on my bed normally, thank you. No, I can manage alone. Thank you. You have tea to enjoy. We wouldn't want Iris's brew to stew.
Wow. Because there's no better way to make the professor comfortable than dragging him upstairs like a trunk.
Ow, 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 ow.
And that's not his feet clanking against every step, that's his head, because they're dragging him
That's
the
right.
other way.
I now also have amnesia.
Oh no!
He's like,
So this time when I forget you,
Susato, where's my
Susato?"
daughter? Who are you? Susato, it's you!
Oh,
Who's this strange girl?
I love this girl. Also, I love my watches. They're so good and put together all the time. I wonder. Perhaps that was deliberate. Maybe Mr. Sholmes is making himself scarce to give Iris the chance to talk more freely.
We must use this opportunity to talk with Iris. And definitely not tell her about her father. And find out what's going on.
Yeah, for real.
Your daddy.
Oh, hey, Iris. Hey, Iris. Literally, what's the plot of this entire video game? Can you tell us?
Also, this is the question that we should be answering to Iris, not asking her.
Yeah, it do be a little wild, huh? Would you like to tell us about it, Iris? About your father?
I'm sure I told you before, didn't I? That Daddy used to be Hurley's partner.
Didn't someone say that's not true or something? I feel like I remember. Chat, you can tell me if I'm crazy, but I remember.
don't think so.
I feel like somebody said that they weren't actually partners or something. Yeah, Mikotaba said that they weren't actually partners.
Huh.
So, yeah. All right. So this is
Interesting.
sus.
Yes, and that notes about all the cases they solved together are kept inside that metal chest.
That's right. Hurley
Oh.
told me, you see.
Oh. So
Ooh.
Herlock has been lying to her this whole time about her father.
He said that Daddy's somewhere far away now, so we can't meet.
That's one way of describing it. Ryan, come on, my guy!
The fact that he was like, that's
the
one way of
afterlife
saying it.
The afterlife is somewhere far away, and that is a reason why you can't meet someone.
Yikes.
Then, when I secretly unlocked the chest and read the papers inside, I started to build a picture in my head of what Daddy must be like.
Well, that's only natural.
You're just like any other girl of your age.
She's just
No,
like the
I-
other girls.
No, I'm also a extremely brilliant scientist and author, which I don't think many girls my age can say.
You're literally 10.
I'm not like other girls, okay?
I read that Daddy was a professor of medical science, so I studied and took my degree too.
Again, it's fucking wild you have a degree. Well, that's only natural, I suppose.
In that respect, you're not quite like any other girl your age, though.
God damn it.
But there was one thing that I could never find out. Daddy's name.
Wow.
His name wasn't anywhere on any of the notes
my
that he
God.
made about his work with Hurley.
Are they really gonna make
Is
two
she-
fucking John Wilsons?
Is she also like just a nobody? Like what?
Is this Star Wars Episode 8?
Wow. Wow.
That they
Somehow
can't
Palpatine returned?
Wow.
No, that didn't happen until 9, which is
I
the
know.
shitty one. 8 is the one that I actually really liked, and then they were cowards and didn't follow up well with it.
It's bad, but sure.
We can talk. This is not important. We'll talk about
Fine.
9 is easily worse. 8 is not great. 7 is a good setup to a wasted potential. Anyways, moving on.
But then, one day, we got into a discussion of the Star Wars trilogies.
That's what happened, is it?
We just couldn't decide.
it. Iris's actual last name is Palpatine.
They should have done more stuff with Finn, right, Iris? They fucking wasted
real,
his
though.
character.
For real. They kind of just dropped him, didn't they?
No, he does a bunch. He does a bunch of 9. We can't do this.
Yeah, thank you. When you saw the autopsy report...
Join us soon for Save...
No, we won't do it.
Wars.
We will not do a Star Wars show. We're already doing a Naruto show. We can't do more. When you saw the autopsy report, you finally managed to work it out. Is that right?
Yes.
So it was the handwriting in the report that caught her eye.
When I saw the writing on that report, it caught my eye. I could hardly believe it. I know that handwriting, I thought to myself.
Because it was the same as the writing you'd seen on your father's case notes.
Exactly. I was desperate to compare the two properly. I needed to see them side by side. I asked the doctor in the laboratory, but I was told I couldn't take the report away. And even worse, I was told that was the first and last time we'd be allowed to even look at it there.
So, you decided to steal it?
When I compared the autopsy report with the case notes I had here, there was no doubt. The handwriting was exactly the same. It was Daddy's.
And the signature of the coroner at the bottom of the autopsy report.
Read Dr. John H. Wilson.
So that's how I finally found out. Why didn't no one tell this girl her dad's name?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I learned Daddy's name at last.
She didn't know this before?
No, she said that earlier.
Yeah, she said that. She didn't know her dad's name.
That's
no one told her
fucked
dad's
up.
name.
Genuinely, what is happening here? I see.
Ever since then, I've called myself Iris Wilson.
What is...
So you don't even know your own name!
What has Sholmes been saying this whole time?
Hello, Iris Wilson. And that's also when I had the brilliant idea of writing stories all about Daddy's exciting times with Hurley. Yo, this girl has been told like 800 straight lies about who she is.
No, I feel like us lying about her dad's death is the least of her problems now.
Yeah, we might actually. Hurley is way worse.
I feel
we could
bad.
ever be.
Ryan, this is the perfect time. Say it now. Because it's not any worse than what she's already gone
It will come
through.
across
So.
as so much better than anything else.
I have so many thoughts, but Jesus, I don't know if any of them are right.
Yeah, this is great. This is actually bonkers.
Yeah, I'm curious if she's even Wilson's daughter.
Yeah,
now.
I don't even think she's Wilson's daughter anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
She only has handwriting to compare it to.
We have a decent amount of stuff to get through, so let's try and push through this, because I would like to finish this investigation.
Yeah. I decided there and then that I'd write the adventures of Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, Iris. I had no idea the stories had quite such a deep personal significance for you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Susato? I can see why the autopsy report was so important to her now. And why she was prepared to break the law to get her hands on it.
Iris, do you think you're gonna look cute in stripes? Because you're going to jail.
Damn.
I must apologize, Iris.
Thank you.
This is really all my fault.
Yes, I
It
think
is.
it really
Explicitly so. What have you done?
Absolutely and completely.
What have you done, Sholmes?
Hurley?
I made a promise, you see, that until the time was right, I would bold-faced lie to your face.
What?
I'd keep the details about your father a secret.
Is now not the right fucking time?
Aww.
I know. I've been very naughty. I'll take the autopsy back. I'll take the autopsy report back. I'll take the autopsy report back to Dr. Gory and apologize. I promise.
Wait, okay. Here's my wild, outlandish theory about Iris. And I won't linger on it or explain any of it. I'm just gonna say what it is. She's Clint Van Zeeks' daughter.
Ooh,
That's it.
That's spicy.
Yes. We'll go together, I think.
Then let me look after it for you until we get there.
Okay, we have Clint's autopsy report now. Really quick, before the game makes us not look at it, I just want to read it. He died between 9 p.m. and midnight. Death from a single stab wound to the heart. Other wounds indicative of a duel. Recent scarlet ink stains visible on the little ring fingers of the right hand, but no document and corresponding ink were visible. Autopsy findings by John H. Wilson. Vital evidence recovered from the victim's stomach. Credit to Inspector Gregson for petitioning so doggedly for the autopsy procedure. No internal trauma noted anywhere in the body. Interesting.
Ooh, this is all sorts of spicy.
It's very spicy.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
My eyes are watering from all this spice. That's why Iris's eyes are anime shaking like that. It's too spicy.
I must go and water my herbs, I think. I'll see you all later.
You're gonna cry into your herbs, little baby? Poor Iris. She must be feeling awful. I know Mr. Sholmes is here for her, but still.
What? How? What's the meaning of this, Mr. Sholmes?
Mr. Sholmes?
Oh dear me. So, you've noticed, I see. You finally found out that I've been the villain.
He's the killer the whole time.
Wow, that would be wild if Sholmes was like behind all this. That would genuinely be, I think, one of the best twists in Ace Attorney.
For real.
But that would mean...
What on earth's the matter, Miss Usoto? You've turned as white as a sheet.
It's this autopsy report, Mr. Naruto. The one from 10 years ago. The writing isn't Dr. Wilson's at all.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean? How could you possibly know that?
Because I know this writing very well.
Uh-oh.
This writing...
It's your dad's! Yes! What? Professor Mikota, Buzz?
Oh god, I have 2 daughters.
No!
Indeed. It's true.
Are you gonna take apart my watch as well, pink-haired girl?
And now you know, my dear fellows.
No! I don't know anything! What on earth does this all mean, Mr. Sholmes? Because the idea that's slowly forming in my mind is just too extraordinary to believe. Please, you have to explain.
I don't have to explain shit.
So, this autopsy report was actually penned by Professor Mikotaba then? But that makes no sense. It's not possible, surely.
Not possible? My dear fellow, pray, take a deep breath and think again.
What?
No, it still makes no sense.
Yes, you're right. In some ways, it actually makes a great deal of sense.
It does?
10 years ago is when Father returned to Japan after his extended study tour in Britain.
And prior to his return, where was Dr. Mikotaba engaged?
In here? Of course. He was an assistant in Dr. Wilson's laboratory, learning about forensic science.
And as an assistant, he would have aided with the dissection work, making detailed notes, which would be assembled into the full autopsy report. Once the work was complete, the head coroner would check the contents and put his signature on the document.
In other words, the only writing of Dr. Wilson's in the report would be his signature at the end.
I see. So Iris got the wrong end of the stick, you mean? Wait, is Susato half-sister to Iris?
I guess?
She saw that and assumed the whole report had been written by Dr. John H. Wilson.
Which is very understandable, of course.
What a complicated situation. God damn it, Twitch chat. Literally everybody's just the same smile emoji. That's really good. Thinking about it, most of what we know about you, Mr. Sholmes, come from the published stories of your exploits.
Yes, The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, written by Iris.
We really have no way of knowing what's fact and what's fiction.
Most troubling for you, my dear fellow, I'm sure.
So what about this supposed partner of yours? Did he really exist or not?
Ah, you've come straight to the point, I see.
And please come straight to the answer.
I believe Iris explained it in one of her installments. He was a trusted comrade, and the only person I could truly have called a friend.
And did this partner of yours truly make a record of all your cases? Are his notes really stored inside that metal chest?
Absolutely, my dear madam. Absolutely.
So, where's your partner now?
We rarely meet. You see, he lives on the other side.
No way! It's Professor Mikotaba! Oh my god! Yep. Wow! That's why he had the copy of the Hound of the Baskervilles.
All coming together. John H. Wilson is not an important.
John H. Wilson is literally a jabroni.
Hey, yo, fuck you, Wilson. I don't even care that you're dead anymore.
Yeah, you loser.
The first case sucks.
The first case is he was just some random dude from England. What a nobody.
With special guest John Wilson, but who gives a fuck?
Dude, I'm gonna go back to case 1-1 and kill him myself.
This autopsy report and the records of all your old cases were penned by the same hand. And if the autopsy report was written, though not signed, by your famous partner, there would only be one logical conclusion.
Pray, impress me.
Your partner would have to be Eugene Mikotaba. In other words, Miss Susato's father.
Susato is like geeking out.
Oh,
right
she's
now.
so fucking hyped. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. She's like, oh my god, oh my god.
One
I'm
degree of
shaking and crying
separation.
already.
1 degree of separation between her and Sholmes is real.
Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes.
You are coming along wonderfully. You've hit upon the method at last. You've finally grasped the art of deduction.
The art of the deal.
You. How dare you? You mean to say.
You're fired.
Allow me to introduce you. To my great friend and partner, Mikotaba.
Professor Mikotaba?
Hey, it's me.
Excuse me?
Remember what they say, the partners that get punched by giant fists coming out of chests stay together.
Does this mean that we can, like, hang out all the time, Sholmes? That you're the real Dr. Wilson?
No. My dear, I'm still my old self. Eugene Mikotaba, your father.
Oh, of course.
This is obviously too much for Susato-san to take in.
I must say, though, how my old friend has attained worldwide celebrity as a great mystery solver is the greatest mystery of all. I still remember the first time we met. Pray, remind me. When was it again, Mikotaba? 16 years ago, Sholmes. Yes, quite. 16 years ago.
When Sholmes was literally 16?
Yeah, I guess. I just arrived from Japan with Seishiro and
yeah,
Genshin.
it was when he was a student, so
Yeah.
they would have both been quite young, most likely.
He'd be a little baby.
He was 18. Okay, thank you, chat. I don't think you... I swear to God you didn't say this line. I'm not crazy, right?
Rewind the tape.
I will, but I swan to John you didn't say this line.
I just arrived from Japan with Seishiro and Genshin. I was in search of lodgings close to the hospital. Some comfortable rooms at a reasonable price.
Let us show the chat says that Wes did not say that
Also,
line.
okay, chat. In the YouTube video, when Zach rewinds this and you hear me say it, you all owe me $50.
Oh, wait, but what if you didn't say it?
You know what? I'll give y'all $200 each. Because I am so confident.
Wow! Holy shit, that's a really bold statement. I'm pretty sure you didn't say it, but okay. Twitch chat, you're about to be rich.
You're about to be rich.
I just arrived from Japan with Seishiro and Genshin. But rents are devilishly high in that particular area. That's right, so I decided I needed someone to share lodgings and the expense.
and was fortunate enough to be introduced to Sholmes, who found himself in a similar situation. I was a callow fellow back then, a mere shadow of the great detective you see before you now. I was working at the hospital's chemical laboratory at the time, indulging my curiosities for little gain. And the situation of our cohabitation led to us pursuing cases together, you see. Hard to believe, it was a mere 6 years. We had a great many adventures. But in the last year of Mikotoba's stay in Britain, that most infamous of cases presented itself. The case with which you'll become rather familiar yourselves. The Professor killings. After the trial, Seishiro and I were summoned back home.
Hardly surprising, given the circumstances.
So, there you have it. And as you know, all the details recorded by my trusty chronicler remain in that metal chest.
This is just amazing. Professor Mikotoba really is Mr. Sholmes' famous partner.
Father.
Goodness, my dear. What a cutting look.
Yeah, no shit.
As your daughter, I'm very proud to learn that you are the great detective's great partner. But nevertheless, there's another mystery that I really must ask you to explain now.
And that is?
You know very well what it is. The unresolved matter of Iris's father.
Oh, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that one.
I should have seen this coming, I suppose.
Question Swiss chat.
I will say Iris's mother should have as well.
How much further do we have to go? Because I thought we were very close, and now I'm like, there seems like there's a lot to explain here. But also, I feel like we can't stop in the middle of this.
Yeah, I think we gotta keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Hope it's not too much longer.
Okay, we're saying we're almost there.
Iris told us
Okay, very, very close.
that all the notes about the great detective's adventures that are in that metal chest were written by her father. Isn't that correct, Mr. Sholmes?
That is indeed what I told young Iris.
But if you're Mr. Sholmes' partner, Father, and you wrote all those case notes, then Iris's father must be you.
Awkward, Miss Soto.
That's my thing. Shut up.
Upon my word, Miss Susoto. Awkward. You are coming along wonderfully as well. You too have hit upon the method at last.
Hey, don't be a dick, Sholmes.
You finally grasped the art of deduction. What?
What you've always told me, Father, is that you just left to get milk and cigarettes. But now I find this.
Damn.
Is that my mother
You left
died
to
when I
get
was born
laid.
16 Is that my mother died when I was born 16 years ago? Are they like related, or
I think it's
half
a
related?
Yeah, no.
And you left me in grandmother's care whilst you embarked on your study tour of Britain. And I've always accepted that. But all this about Iris.
There it is. Susato-san's ice-cold stare.
Susato with the stare? No. Now, hold on a minute. It was very complicated. I mean, it's really not what you think. You know, when a boy and a girl love each other very much.
Then perhaps you'd like to explain exactly what it is.
Oh, you're about to get a Susato takedown. There it is. Now the eyes go from ice cold to red hot. Just before she...
No, really, you've got the wrong end of the stick. Sholmes, say something, man.
He put a coat on him this time, apparently.
That's quite enough, my fiery fellows.
Mr. Sholmes? When did he get all dressed up?
Whilst I don't like to interrupt this exciting exploration of the past, Mikotoba and I have an urgent matter that requires a short excursion.
But it's very late, Mr. Sholmes. Where must you go?
Also, we literally were about to ask an extremely important question that had not been answered. How
do I have
fucking dare you?
Do I have a stepsister? Half sister?
Mikotoba is literally, I'm a head out.
For real.
Why, my dear madam, is that not obvious? My partner and I must pursue our natural enemies.
Which is...
You son of a...
So,
being terrible parental figures.
Aww, this is cute. This is like what he says to Watson in the books. So, get your coat, Mikotoba. The game is afoot.
Mikotoba? Huh?
But Sholmes, I really must give Susato a full explanation, I think. Later, my dear fellow, later. Our carriage awaits downstairs already. And it's cute. Their dynamic is very similar to like Watson and Holmes
for sure.
Books.
That's good.
You haven't changed one iota, have you? I mean, really. I visit our home after 10 long years. And when I open that chest in a fit of nostalgia, I quite inexplicably pass out. And as if that wasn't enough, when I eventually regain consciousness, I plunge straight into all this.
Yeah, genuinely, chat's going crazy because he said our home. That's a wild statement, huh? Huh?
I mean, he did say they met because he needed someone to live with.
Yeah, but
so that just fits in.
Go with Mr. Sholmes now.
What?
Ooh, I like this track.
I've no doubt that whatever happened, you were acting in everyone's best interests. Particularly yours, when, you had sex with whoever that woman was. I trust you. Completely.
Susato.
And sending the great detective and his partner off on renewed adventures together is more than I could have hoped for in my wildest dreams.
Very well, then. We'll speak again later. So, I believe your own work is done for the day. I wish you the best of luck for tomorrow. Yes, Naruhodo. Good luck in battle. And in reaching a decision.
A decision? About whether to go back to Japan, I suppose. No, about the fucking trial, you dingus. What are you talking about?
No, about the Japan thing too, probably.
It would only be later that I'd come to realize how amidst the chaos I'd unleashed.
Sorry, I'm gonna make sure I get that loud.
Were all the clues I needed to finally unearth the truth, and that all the turmoil was necessary to give me the resolve to see everything through.
He said the thing.
He said resolve.
The thing. All right, roll credits. That's the end of the game.
And wait, Wait.
So
not to be continued?
Fun fact I knew about this case coming into it. This is the 5th case now.
Oh.
We are in the final trial of the game.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a 2-part trial. That's cool,
There's not 4 different... There's not 5 different cases.
Yep, there's only 4 and not 5.
Interesting. Okay.
I did know that because I was looking up like unspoiler guide things of like how long.
Yeah, spoiler free.
And it was like the same case. It rolls into the next case, and I was like, okay, I like that. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like that does make sense because it would be weird for Van Zeeks not to be to like introduce Kazuma as the prosecutor and then get Van Zeeks back in again.
Well, that changed. I mean, that changed a lot of my theories though, because now I know that like, okay, we don't need to set up a whole nother thing.
Right. I'm 100% certain that I think it was you, Pridge, who said earlier in this case, like, this feels like a last case of the game. And hey, guess what? It actually is. So.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to solve this one, then set up one more villain for case 5. But no, this is going to resolve everything. I can shift around theories.
Now I don't know if now I'm curious if there's going to be any more deaths, or if Gregson's death was like the last death of the game.
Yeah, it looks like we have we do have two trial parts and 1 investigation part in this finale, but
okay.
And yeah, it is called The Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, which is a cool title.
Yeah, it is.
And they're tying in the title of the game too, which is cool. Hell yeah.
Diggity dang.
Folks, that is going to do it for another Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. No, that's the intro. Folks, that's going to do it for another Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. If you like this, follow us on twitch.tv/SavedDataTeam. Link in the pinned comment down below. And if you can, support us on patreon.com/SavedDataTeam. Because we really much appreciate you supporting the content that you like. But until next time, stick around for art because court is adjourned. Ham with hello, a lot has happened this week. My computer broke, meaning I unfortunately lost every single digital art piece I've ever created.
Oh
no way!
Oh no!
Were you not uploading them to different social medias? Are they all gone forever? That's incredibly sad. I'm so sorry. Here's a finished 10 hours of work to scanning the reference and make sure I got everything right. The result is almost certainly my most ambitious project to date. I'll be posting more art in the upcoming streams. Now that all my art is gone, I'm going to create a lot to refill the lonely space in my files. No, this is super cool, Ham. Like, yeah. The full art of it is really, really cool, seeing it done in your style. And like seeing it too, like now that we're at this point in the game, like knowing all the different bits that are like hidden in it is really, really cool. Slayla, hi, I'm new. This is my first time posting here. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Oh,
hello.
With a young Francisco on Karma with a slightly off design because I haven't played Investigations. Ha 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 ha. No, I love it. It's very good. I like this face for her too. Number 2 is Lesbians. I love that you included the color palette for this in the top left as well. Very good. And lastly, Miafa's funeral. Oh no! That's really good. Really good. Also, the like super subtle like indent on the cheeks is very good.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Great work,
Yeah.
Slayla. I also was invited to an Ace Attorney server and made some Maya emojis for them. These are so cute.
Aw,
yeah.
I love
The
these.
confused, the like excited, and the like mischievous laugh. These are so good.
Yeah,
I love these. Amazing. Hell yeah, Teds and Mops. Moko, it seems every Ryunosuke doodle I end must end up fully rendered. Oops, my hand slipped again. Yeah, your hand slipped to do what I assume was probably several hours
color
worth of work.
and shading.
Incredible. Again, Mocha, I know I say it all the time, but your renditions of Ryunosuke are absolutely fantastic. So incredible. Yeah. Also, again, appreciate you drawing the actual armband on his arm, despite this not being what he wears in this outfit. Yeah. It's very good. Emma with hello, hello. I drew some father-daughter duos. Wow. I love this Sholmes profile, like with the very angular face. It's really cute. Yeah. And just an adorable pose of Iris offering the thing up. And the Mikotaba and Susato one is also so adorable. I love this. These are both so Great cute, work, Emma. Hell yeah. Don Ruby with I've been waiting for this dance to come for a while, mostly because I'm proud of my cover of Ode and Daiwut. It is a very fun song to sing despite not being able to speak German very well. I hope it's enjoyed. Also, I hope I didn't butcher anything too badly. I apologize if the volume is too low. The recording is hard. Yes! I love the record player effect you put on this. It's very good.
Yeah, it sounds just like in the game.
This could be playing and I would believe it. It's the perfect level of like slightly uncomfortable, which the game also achieves. So hell yeah. Hell yeah, Don Ruby, thank you so much. And you sound great.
Yeah.
Lily with I won't be able to catch the stream tonight, sadly, as I'm off to a festival. However, I had some old Sholmes art that I drew while I was catching up with your Ace Attorney playthrough. Yeah. The Zvari is really good. Also, the Iris popping out with that face with the gun is incredible.
Terrifying.
Amazing. Alamac with hello pals. I can't watch the stream because it's 1:30 where I start French time and I haven't caught up yet, but here's some stuff. I'm currently watching the Batman animated series and my brain started doing shit, so I drew it. The shit, not my brain. First, some Ace Attorney villains as DC characters. Whoa!
Yeah.
These are so good!
It's really
Dahlia as Poison Ivy is obviously
Matt is
Two-Face is perfect.
That's Pete.
I mean, all of these are dead.
I mean, yeah, like even Gant as Black Adam, like holy shit, what a good pick. Batwoman Maya and Robin Maya as as Dick the First Robin. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, which one is better, Maya as Batwoman, the cousin, or as the first Robin? Lots of love.
I mean, I go with Robin.
Me too. I also your Batman Phoenix is incredible. It's really good. King Kieran with trying to get back into drawing more consistently on my tablet. So I have Spider Gina I drew a couple days ago. I made the blues of her suit a more teal color to match with the actual tealish of the Spider-Man UK suit. Yeah. Again, I love all the Spider-Verse crossover art that y'all have sent in. This is
it's good stuff.
Great. ATM with I'm back from hell. Not gonna lie, I almost cried watching your Ace Attorney highlight reel recently. I missed the channel, y'all. Bar exam movie throwback. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joe's Garage. What a blast from the past.
Yo, I love this so much.
Also, rest in peace, Flame. This is definitely
some pretty legendary characters.
This is definitely in the top tier of the bar exam questions that we had. These are so good. Leia with ha 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 ha. I'm finally done with the monster you redraw. The first game's cover list of what everyone's monster is. We've got Ryunosuke as a dragon, Susato as a cherry tree. I'm assuming like a dryad. Kazuma as void. Herlock as smoke. Ooh. Van Zeeks as death. Iris as a doll. Gina as a ferret. Gregson is an Atlantic cod. I mean, you are what you eat, folks.
For the fish and exactly. If Pajama Sam 3 taught me anything, it's that.
Ashley as Eggs Benedict and Strongheart as Clock. Now, those last two, I don't know if those are last three. Really, I don't know if those are monsters, but these are really, really good. Fen with the ADHD demons took hold of me and I finished this in a day. I'm in the midst of writing a case fanfic set 1 year after the end of TGAA where Iris gets kidnapped, but I ended up in writer's block. Best way to combat this is to draw the last scene I've written, where our trio discover Iris has indeed been kidnapped. Sholmes is taking it well. Clearly he's raised the kid. He's allowed to be distraught at her disappearance. Aww. No, this is really, really cool. And I also like their, like, more... I guess like westernized haircuts in these images. These are very cool. Oh yeah, Fen. Got an apologist with we finally find out what Mikotomo was doing during the study tour. Anyways, I really love these two, and I didn't have any recent art of them, so I touched up an old sketch, and I think it looks okay. Hey. Oh, it's Sholmes. That's incredible. Sholmes is his cross-dressed character. Oh my god. Reaper with more of my masked race alternate universe. Instead of dying like Kazuma, Rei goes missing while Ryunosuke and Susato are in Europe. Susato doesn't find out till she gets back to Japan.
Wow, back in Japan. I can't wait to see my good friend Rei again.
Meanwhile, in Europe, words can't describe how much I want to cry. Amazing. I love this. I love this AU Reaper. JK, I finished this weeks ago and I caught up my first Save Data stream. Now I get to share it. Younger Sholmes and Mikotomo as Hare and Rabbit, respectively. This is so good.
Yeah, I love this.
Like, the shading and the line work on this is like really fucking good. Yeah. Also, I love Rabbit Mikotomo with the hat like pushing the ears down. It's very, very good.
Yeah, this is great. I love this.
Hell yeah. Snip, snap, snap. Hello, hello. It's my first time posting art for the stream, which I might say I have enjoyed tuning into. I hope so. At this point, thank you so much. Anyways, here's some art I've made the past few days. Some Kazuma and Ryan art. I love this first art of the two of them, of like Kazuma pulling his band over to like blind Ryunosuke. It's very good. Like the imagery of it is really, really cool. Artsy Jenna, with you guys are so fun and I love being here. Thank you for being so nice last time. You guys are the coolest. For this time, I have another doodle. It's what I imagine Ryan and Iris met Gory. I like your use of texture in art, Artsy Jenna. It's really, really cool. No, I won't do nicely at all.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see.
Iris, don't encourage her. Very, very adorable. I love this. And Chrono Wizard rounding it out.
As always.
Some sketches based on some bits during the stream. Iris
it's
with
your boy
Chiron. That's so
it's
good.
Your boy Chiron.
The fact that he does have the fucking canister, like the vials, like Chiron does, is actually a pretty uncanny resemblance. Did you check under the tray?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh.
Holy crap, did you just solve this?
Crying like an Ace Attorney fan on prom night. Wow. What an incredible reference to the Mighty Number 9 trailer. Wow.
Chrono Wizard's got all the fucking references.
If you don't know, Mighty Number 9 in the trailer says, make these enemies cry like an anime fan on prom night.
Anime fan on prom night.
Which is such a bullshit fuck you line.
Like an anime fan on prom night. It's so good. God. My apologies, Mr. Naruhodo. I found my pretzel stash.
And again, I get nothing but nonsense. Amazing.